Yo guys, what's up? Fearless Nine here and welcome back to episode 38 of the Road to Glory. Today it is a pretty big video on the channel because for the first time since we started playing Foot Champs, we managed to hit elite. We hit those 23 wins. I mean, if you watch my rewards videos, every week I say I hit 20 wins or I hit 17 wins. I just couldn't make that jump, and this week you'll see, I'll explain later on in the video what changes I made and how I made the jump from that 20 wins to hit that 23 wins. So ecstatic, I was honestly buzzed to finally get it. Not for the rewards set as much, but just to finally have said that I've hit that elite, I've broken that barrier. So yeah, I did record the final gameplay and I have chopped up into some highlights, so let's get into the gameplay now. So guys, into the gameplay here, and we have to jump straight to the 42nd minute for any sort of highlight in this game. And as you see here, I'm well in possession. I've done a nice switch of play here, out to Alwar, and I've made a mistake, and I play that ball out to Trent when I can see he's offside. He was miles offside, and I should not have played that pass. It was my mistake to not react in time, and then straight from that mistake, he gets the ball with Mendy. He goes down the line, he plays a lovely through ball, and he gets a lovely dink, and straight into Stoichkov, who finishes that fantastically. I know how good 87 Stoichkov is. We've got that. I love that card. This is his 90 version. And I mean, it's a fantastic finish. It's a well worked goal. First time on that volley, he tucks that away, and yeah, that all stemmed from my mistake and not realising that Trent was offside. And that was it for the first half. We go in 1-0 down. I would say I only created one chance in that first half. It was on target, but it did not go in. Into the 54th minute of the second half now. Standard playing it out to the wing backs from the goal kick, and we get a nice movement of passing here. It's swift, it's flowing. Garincha with a lovely bit of skill out to Angelino on that left hand side. Looks for that pass for Neymar, didn't work. Angelino gets it back again, finds Yedda into Alwar, lovely 1-2, back to Yedda, and bang, we finished it brilliantly. I didn't watch any replays because I just wanted to keep going and keep playing fast, and let's just keep the tempo rising. Into the 67th minute. I have a pause cue because I wanted to bring Mbabu on and move Trent into centre mid. I wanted Trent in that midfield, and I wanted a bit more presence at right back, and we've played it nicely here. 1-2s with Yedda and Neymar, and bang into Neymar. That through ball in behind, and we get that finish. At this point, 2-1 up in about like the 67th minute. I was not taking any chances here. I thought there's 20 minutes left. We take off Alwar, we bring on Mbabu at that right back spot, and we move Trent into the midfield. I much prefer Trent in the midfield. He's a bit too weak at right back for my liking. Mbabu is brilliant at right back. He's so strong. He's got that stocky body type, makes him so hard to get around. And I much prefer Trent in the midfield. So that was the changes we made. Into the 73rd minute here, Trent almost costs us because a dodgy touch, no reason for that. We get two good tackles in. There's the first one. He still gets it. There's the second one. He still gets it. Stoichkov and Van der Sar makes a fantastic save to keep us in that. It was almost an equaliser there. And then from the result corner, Konate clears into added time. And we are not taking any chances here. We are in our formation that is safe. We skin Mendy with Trent there into the corner with Kent. And we are just holding it up, pissing about basically, keeping it in the corner. And that was enough. I mean, I was not taking any chances with that. Being 2-1 up with 20 minutes to go, I was going into my formation to see that game out. To be on so close to 23 wins, 20 minutes away from it, I was not taking any risks. You can see there he had 9 shots, but only 2 on target. We managed 3 on target, just from 3 shots. And we got that 23 wins. And yeah, like I say, there was only a 1 possession difference between us. He was playing a bit. I think he had overload ball side on, so it's more difficult for me to create chances, but we got 2 good chances and we took them as well. So I was absolutely ecstatic to finally get that 23 wins after so long a trying. And as you can see here, 23 wins with 1 game left, so that's 23 from 29. We finally done it. So guys, that was the gameplay there. As you can see, it was a very hard-fought game, but we've done it. As you can see, the 23 wins is there. The rewards we are looking for on Thursday now, we get 70k coins, we get a premium Team of the Week pack, which I believe contains 3 Team of the Week players. We get a 100k pack, and we get 3 player picks, and it's also 1 of 5, whereas before we were getting 2, which was 1 of 4. So that was 8 possibilities. We are now getting 3, 1 of 5. So that's now 15 possibilities of red picks. Now, there's some good cards that should be coming in. We should be looking at a Messi, maybe a Bruno Fernandes, a Aubameyang. So there could be some really, really good reds. So that's a good thing to get that. So the Team of the Week packs are never usually great. Like, you could end up with about 30k. So I'm not too bothered about those, but I'll run you through the team that we used. The players that you can see that are concepts are the only tradable ones. They are on the market. I'm relisting them up now. Van Dijk made an absolutely huge difference coming into the squad. He's just unbeatable when he gets to it. He's absolutely brilliant. Konate was fantastic as well. Again, 2 centre-halves that have that big body type. They are stocky in game and they do not let anyone, if you get around them, they will have the ball back. Angelino as well, now obviously strong linking with Konate. I love this card. I really do like this card. I mean, if they go through to the next round, he's going to be unbelievable. Again, he's got the stocky body type, which he doesn't really have in real life, in my opinion. Again, just another brilliant card. Carlos Alberto, I did not like, really. He's very weak. He doesn't feel strong at all. He gets pushed off the ball a lot. He makes quite a few mistakes in terms of that, and so that was why towards the end, the last 2 games, we went back to using Trent at right back and pushing Alwar into the midfield because I just wasn't enjoying him. Mateus was just absolute legs in there. Like, he just did not stop running. He could go forever with a Shadow Chem style on him. He was rapid, and all of his stats are so good already. So again, another fantastic card to use. Garincha, we went for the 92. We played him on 7 chem. Again, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He was brilliant, very much a meta card with his high agility and high balance. Dribbling's incredible as well. Was running a Deadeye chem style on him, and yeah, he done very well for me. Neymar and Ben Yedder up front. I mean, Neymar's contribution to this team has been incredible. Like, that's what, nearly 400 goal contributions in 350 games. I mean, it's outstanding. He's brilliant. Won't be doing his player of the month because that card is untradeable and it's not going to be worth it. Yedda, again, nearly 100 goal contribution, or over 100 goal contributions in 95 games. He's played a few games out wide on left and right cam. He's played at central cam. Same with Neymar. He's played all over the front 4. So again, really enjoyed using this team. Trent at centre mid is brilliant. You see he's got a fair amount of assists and goals as well. For someone that's played right back a lot of those games. But yeah, that was what we run. Oh, can I show tactics on a concept squad? So I can't show tactics, but I was running the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I didn't change my width. I didn't change my depth. And I ran pressure on heavy touch. That was the only thing. In terms of player tactics, wingbacks were set on overlap and balanced. All 3 midfielders were set on cover centre. Mateus and Trent would go forward. Kante was on stay back attacking. Garincha was on stay forward and free roam, and these were on stay forward and getting behind both my strikers. So that was the tactics I used. I had a defensive tactic that I went into, which went into a 4-2-3-1, which you saw in the highlights. And yeah, I wanted to make sure we got that, so we did do that. And as you can see, this is the only investment I've got at the minute is Berghuis. All about 13k, 14 there. A few of them all under 15, most of them. He'll just rise out of packs. He's in form. 83 is literally the same price as 85, so that's just a bit of a long-term investment. When he goes out of packs, he'll start to rise. And yeah, these are the players obviously that we have here ready to. So I don't know if I show. So I can show stats. So yeah, in 23 games, Garincha had 25 goal contributions. Carlos Alberto in 17 games didn't do really anything for me. Didn't really enjoy him. Mateus popped up with a few goals here and there. That's what 12 contributions in 23 games. So from the centre mid, that's not bad. Van Dijk, obviously not expected to do anything, but didn't get sent off, which is good because I usually do tend to get sent off a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for these to sell. I brought these quite high because I believe I brought these on Friday or Saturday night. So I'll have to wait for these to go back up again. So it's just going to be a case of waiting until Friday. In terms of, I know the aim of this Road to Glory was to get Prime Eusebio, but I lost motivation for trading and stuff like that with EA kept crashing the market and everything. I ended up buying a load of 100k packs. I spent like 800k of my coins on 100k packs because I was just bored of the game, quite frankly. So I think we'll be about 5 million coins once everything sells. So with our rewards coming Thursday, we could be back up to, there's some good cards in packs. We could be back up to like 5-2, 5-5 if we get really lucky. So we are going to try and get Primary Saviour again. We are heading towards that grind again. We will get it. But yeah, we've finally done Elite, so we've done that. And I never want to do it again because it was incredibly sweaty. So yeah, that will be the end of today's video. Please drop a like on it if you did enjoy it. If you want to see more content, subscribe to the channel. But until the next one, I'm out of here.